I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. It's alright. Fucking Christ. My internet stopped working, and I slept in. Anime! Hold on, I have to go put a shirt on. I literally just woke up. Starchy, I woke up. I set like 4 alarms and woke up 10 times in a row. But I kept waking up too early. And the last one, I guess I woke up too late. What? That's not. No, why are you showing that? It won't. It's showing the wrong. Okay. I just want to stream it. Oh my god, it's locking onto the wrong things. Reggie, save me.
You could play together anytime, anywhere. 2 detachable Joy-Con controllers, countless play possibilities. From day one, all of you have shown the world what that means. Whether playing at home or on the go, from low to on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you next?
I couldn't live with myself if I missed Smash.
Cheered by fans and challengers, or on a journey through verdant fields and Viridian cities in a timeless quest.
Viridian City.
Catch them all.
Hmm.
A few weeks ago, we showed you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. A brand new Pokemon adventure through the vibrant Kanto region where your partner, Pikachu or Eevee, is always by your side. Add the transformative power of Nintendo Switch, and you can play as you like, anywhere you like, or for the first time in this series, catch or battle Pokemon on one system with a friend. You can even transfer a Pokemon into the game from Pokemon Go. This is a Pokeball Plus. You can use it like a Joy-Con controller with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, or play the entire game with it alone. You can put a Pokemon into the Pokeball Plus.
You can play the whole game with that shit? That's one button.
Sounds like there's already one inside. It's the mythical Pokemon Mew. Mew comes exclusive with every Pokeball Plus and can join you on your journey through the game. Pokemon Let's Go
Java,
Pikachu,
shut up!
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and the Pokeball Plus will be available on November 16th. Discover new friends and challenges as you explore this mysterious
Seems a little gimmicky
world. Wherever you go, with whoever you like, only on Nintendo Switch. Now, let's check out something else we can't wait to show you.
Okay, you ready for this?
All right.
He's desperate.
Don't even think about it. All or nothing.
Yes!
Oh no, not Mario Party 25? Oh, come on.
Okay.
Don't ditch the numbers.
That's gonna go too fast. Let's do it this way.
We need to have like some angles.
Okay. That looks cool. Ready? Do it.
Oh, game on.
Okay. Oh.
Really? Come on.
Sure wish I had friends.
Alright, let's do another one.
Are you guys ready to do this?
Alright, betting on this one. Fasten inside.
Do you guys think that they're gonna do Smash at the end of it, or like right in the middle? I guess that depends on if Smash is the big thing today. I hope middle, because that'll mean they'll have something big to show. But it might be the only big thing. They had a tennis minigame in this Super Mario Party. They're making a tennis game already.
3, 2, 1.
Smash was teased, but there's really nothing known about it, so they could totally pull it off like that's the big reveal.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. Now, the goddess watches over Fodlan from her kingdom above as the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
Go ahead, give me orders. It's time to.
Why is it the more a game looks like anime, the less it actually plays like anime? Like an RTS.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to maintain order. But they're wrong, teacher. The crests are to blame.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a huge Switch title. No disrespect to Fire Emblem. I'm just try all you want, Nintendo. That's your call. It's not really for me.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. No, I wish I could stay here and cherish home.
Do you dare to walk this path with me?
Reinhardt?
One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or never! I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Okay. Oh boy. Finally, something important. Nintendo, you think Fortnite needed a section at E3? Did it really deserve that? They must have paid you well. I mean, if I'm being honest, it's nothing but good Fortnite's on Switch. It'll help it sell.
I can't wait to drop off the battle bus and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite.
Shut the fuck up,
And
Reggie.
on Nintendo Switch, you can have the complete Battle Royale experience. Whether playing together online with friends
They're
in the
still
same
talking
room
about it.
or around the world.
Reggie, no.
Available
You are
at 10
better
a.m.
than
Pacific
this.
time today. Nintendo Switch, a home console where you can access a full range of games content, including a wealth of groundbreaking
I thought that was
games
TF2.
from our independent development community. Your support for indie games on Nintendo Switch has been inspiring. And to all of you, as well as all of the developers behind these rich and varied experiences, from all of us here at Nintendo, thank you.
Like I said,
Let's pull back the
it's
curtain
good
on a few
Fortnite's
more,
on Switch.
including two we're
it's just
showing
sort of
for
a
the
meme.
first time here today. Aspiring chefs, ready your cleavers, pots, and cutting boards in Overcooked 2, a sequel that's brimming with more recipes, characters, kitchens, and white-knuckle mayhem. Prepare for the
Gotta have
ultimate
Reggie
cook-off with new features
carry these
like the
games
ability
through
to
it,
throw
don't they?
ingredients, kitchens that can change on the fly, and with Nintendo Switch, the opportunity to bake, barbecue, or broil with another player in wireless, local, and online play. Save the world from clumsy cooking when Team 17's frantic food juggler arrives on August 7th. Hop on a snail, hoard berries, or wipe out the enemy's queen to claim victory in Killer Queen Black. Redesigned from the ground up, Liquid Bit and Bumblebear Games' acclaimed arcade extravaganza that became a multiplayer
I know, I'm just being a
phenomenon
dick, Michael.
is coming to Nintendo Switch. And for the first time on console, 2 teams of up to 4 each can square off in exciting battles. Play it first on Nintendo Switch later this year. And finally, venture through the mysterious subterranean landscapes of a vast, forgotten kingdom.
They gotta remind me, don't they?
Hollow Knight.
Still haven't beaten it.
Adventure filled with gripping combat and haunting
Fun.
secrets. Hand-drawn characters and sublime scenery abound.
Dude, some 11-year-olds are gonna get their ass handed to them in this game.
Of intricate exploration. We revealed earlier this year that Hollow Knight was coming to Nintendo Switch, and I'm pleased to announce that the game, packed with all the previous downloadable content, is available on the Nintendo eShop starting today.
Dude, if they drop a
These
Hat
are
in
just
Time
a
news
few
during
of the terrific
Nindies,
indie games you can
I'll
play
scream like
in
a
the months
girl.
ahead. After this presentation, stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from the E3 show floor, where our Nintendo game experts will give you a closer look at some of these games.
Are they
and
experts? I think
and
I need to see
personally cannot wait to
their
watch
degrees first.
as intrepid challengers test their mettle in our Splatoon 2 World Championship and Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. The action starts immediately following
What a
Nintendo
tease.
Treehouse Live.
What a fucking tease.
Before we move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been looking forward to. Octopath Traveler from Square Enix is coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th. And
What's
you can
this?
download a brand new demo for the game from the Nintendo eShop on June 14th. Now, let's take another action-packed look at some more experiences coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Starlink's making it to Switch. What a shock. Really? Cute. Boy, a lot of anime-based things this direct around. A lot. Wait, you're just dropping the Octo expansion? No, I want to know more than that. That better not be it. You can't just, oh yeah, by the way, the Octo is still happening. Meh. Oh, fucking great. They made it there faster than anyone else. Give them that much.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time. Every time I see that, I can't help but smile.
It's too bad the right Joy-Con will randomly
At
fucking
Nintendo,
break
we
and
approach
stop
development
working.
with the goal of
Sucks for
delivering new
you.
and unique games to surprise people all over the world. And we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today we shared just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch. Now, it's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know.
What's this?
Hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch.
Dude, Nintendo's so
As you may know,
fucking
Super
casual.
Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters.
Oh yeah, by
off
the way,
screen.
Smash, I guess.
Many fighters have appeared in this series. I'm sure you're all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time.
Chain Chomp.
So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game.
Really? They're just dropping that shit?
The
Cold
number next
turkey?
to each fighter signifies the
All right.
order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Please, take a look.
The first, like, 20 shouldn't be any different, right? Oh, nice. So they do have Breath of the Wild Link. New toolkit. Sort of. $45 villager. Ice climbers confirmed. Woo! I mean, we already knew, but it's cool to see it. Oh, look who's back. Oh, so they did add Undertale. Everyone made it this year. Nobody slept in. Finally. Mewtwo! Give me Mewtwo. No DLC. Alright, this is pretty fucking rad. Even all the clones and Bayonetta. Good. Ooh, young Link. Like a family reunion, but a good one. Ready for wolf meta? They couldn't end it without some Luigi Vor. Thank you, Nintendo.
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle.
It's an impressive
Indeed,
lineup.
Absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter.
What about
ever
some new
is in this
entries?
game, whether they were originally DLC or only appeared once in the past.
I'm a little worried,
We
like,
believe that's what players want.
if they have
so we made the impossible
everyone.
possible. Any
about
way you
new
slice
entries?
it, this one has the most Smash for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again, worlds will collide. Even so, your starting roster may be as small as the original Nintendo 64 game. We've streamlined the conditions for unlocking fighters,
that's cute.
and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting popular characters to your
They
side.
have so fucking many of them, it's gonna take
8-player
forever.
battles are also making a return. See what happens when you pit many different fighters against one another.
Oh, there's not Undertale. It was...
Now let's take a closer look at certain fighters by highlighting how they've changed since their last appearance.
I mean, I'm fucking down. I doesn't seem
Mario's
like there's
still
new
easy to
characters,
use,
but
we
maybe
did
they're
add
just
a little something or someone from his
teasing?
latest adventure.
Ooh.
He can also wear his wedding and builder outfits.
Cute.
Link dons his champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. His bombs are now remotely detonated, and his final smash unleashes ancient arrows. He can also wear Link's familiar tunic of the wild.
Oh.
Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back.
How dare
Work
you
together with Nana. Once she's gone, you're in serious trouble.
take them away.
Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now you can use both versions for the first time.
Half the damn
The two
roster is
different
Fire
versions are
Emblem
even voiced a little
characters.
differently.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
What? It's so like
You now
arbitrary.
have the female version of Pikachu, complete with a heart-shaped tail. Did you notice Pikachu Libre is a girl?
Oh my goodness, that's adorable.
Fox's design is now based on Star Fox Zero, and his final smash has received an overhaul. This time, final smashes are straight to the point, so you can get right back to fighting.
No more 20-minute final smashes.
Falco's final smash features an unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's. Either way, the Landmaster has been retired.
Hashtag no longer a reskin.
In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents, just like in his original game appearances. It's a small touch that reduces accidental command inputs. Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in midair.
Come on,
You
tease a
can
new
cancel with
Metroid.
jump or dodge, but you'll be open to attack. Marth's dancing blade is faster, and it's easier to unleash one after another. This holds true for Roy and Lucina too. In addition, Marth is now fully voiced in English.
Keep your eyes open.
Backed by popular demand, veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray. It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some new dream matches come true.
Kick some ass!
Of course, Shadow Moses Island is back too. King DDD's final smash is basically a cage fight where he unleashes missiles and a jet hammer.
Oh man.
Pichu
Where does he
is
get a
also
cage
returning from
match?
Super Smash Bros. Melee. Its electric shock still damaged itself too, so be careful.
What a dumbass.
In The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Zelda is more into research than fighting, so her design is from The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Zelda is much more elegant and
You should have
regal
made her
than our other
playable
fighters,
then.
But we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks. Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom. Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped
He just
up than
takes his
ever.
shit in the
Either
middle of the
you're too
arena.
slow, or he's lightning fast. Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around. Looping around the stage
God.
sounds just like Pac-Man, don't you think?
That sounds horrifying.
Pokemon Trainer is back with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. You can change Pokemon during battle, and this time there's no penalty for sticking with one. So
Even
feel
though you'll
free to
only
pick your
use
main.
Charizard.
Also, you can play as a female trainer for the first time.
That's cool. Oh, she has shinies?
Some fighters, like Captain Falcon, trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in one-on-one fights.
Ultimate BM.
And of course, his hazardous Big Blue stage is making a
F-Zero confirmed! That's it! Confirmation.
Just like before, you can play as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume.
Naruto.
Now you can see his limit gauge near his damage percentage at all times. Special displays are available for certain other fighters too. For example, you can see how much longer Robin can use Levin Sword and tomes. For Villager, we made it easier to see what you've pocketed. Between the male and female versions, there are 8 different villagers. Bowser's final smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger and better. He's now as big as Bowser from the Yoshi's Island game.
Wowza.
All
that
of
looks
Mr.
more
Game
fun
&
than
Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games. His transformations are more full of character than ever. Young Link from Super Smash Bros. Melee is making a comeback that makes 3 Links for the first time.
Well deserved.
Lon Lon Milk, anyone?
But is it a reskin?
Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves have received a significant upgrade.
Okay, that's all you get to know.
Kirby is his usual puffy self, but we've added a little something to his stone ability.
Oh, I love that map. That's a Breath of the Wild one.
He has a copy ability
Cool.
for every fighter, so the more fighters we have, the more challenging he becomes to develop.
Oh, that's so true. There's gonna be so many variations.
Shulk used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts, but now you can choose a specific one with a button press and a quick directional tilt.
Oh, you're gonna get your
Sure,
ass
it's handy
fucking
to
handed
change
to you
arts on the
during
fly.
that.
We also added Fiora to his final smash.
Very important.
Ganondorf rises again, returning to his popular design from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And for his final smash, he becomes Demon King
Boy,
Ganon.
this is really complicating the timeline.
Mii Fighter's proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler,
Still no necks, I see.
Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options. We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play.
Hoping?
Previously, Pit's final smash was 3 sacred treasures. This time, he'll be riding in style on the Lightning Chariot. In the last game, Zero Suit Samus's final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit to fire a devastating laser. When Olimar gets damaged, you'll see a crack in his helmet.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
But don't worry, it'll get fixed up right away.
Oh, okay. Nanomachine, son.
Bayonetta's costumes from her first 2 games are both available. Listen closely, and you'll hear differences in the sound effects.
Slightly higher pitch.
It
Cool.
seems we have a guest.
Don't do this to me. Don't you fucking do this to me, man. Yeah, sweet, come on.
Or uses individual attacks to get the job done.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't
Donkey Kong's
know
final smash
what we
is all
missed.
rapid-fire punches, like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You'll notice that he and other fighters have expressive new facial animations. Little Mac's final smash is now a rush of blows from Giga Mac. In fact, all final smash moves in the game get right to the punch. Ness's new final smash calls on Paula and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist trophy.
Yay.
Likewise, Lucas's final smash features Kumatora and Boney.
Oh, it's that character from My Hero Academia.
At first glance, Wii Fit Trainer seems the same, but her face has a new look. I wavered a bit on whether to change
Oh,
it,
God.
but it was a request from the
Just
weekend
realized how
developers.
weird she looks in the first one.
We've included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. And for his final smash, say hello to Proto Man and Bass.
I love it.
Palutena's special attacks have been streamlined this time around. And her down special is now both a counter and a deflector.
I like that they're kind of simplifying a lot
Rob
of
has a
mechanics
new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering.
without making them worse. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening.
Notice the epsilon symbol.
I'm gonna lower my bitrate slightly. Maybe that'll
Each of these fighters
help.
are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little differently and have decided to call them Echo Fighters. Allow me to introduce a brand new Echo Fighter.
Man, my Wi-Fi's fine. There's like 500,000 people streaming this.
Daisy joins the roster as Peach's Echo Fighter.
Oh, hello.
She fights in a similar manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy. Have fun playing.
Is
as
that
your
the
favorite princess.
only new Mario character? Maybe another? Maybe
All in
another?
all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands.
It's like a
I hope you're looking
technicality,
forward
though.
to serious matchups. And here's a new fighter.
Oh. Well, yeah, alright.
Inkling is a completely new addition to the roster. If you ink opponents, they'll take more damage from attacks.
I actually really want to see how this works.
Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special attacks.
That's what I
The
figured.
Splatter Shot, Splat Bomb, Splat Roller, and the final smash, Killer Whale.
Nice.
You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding. Inkling Boy also debuts alongside Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8 have their own outfits.
Someone
And
mentioned
each
the
has their own ink color, so matches get really
It would have been
bright.
cool if you could connect your Splat 2 to have it
By the
wear
way-
the outfit you use.
We added in the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy. During their live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen.
I'm game. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could
While
wear
we're on
your
the topic
actual
of
Splat
assist
outfit.
trophies, let me share some additional information. As you may know, assist trophies lend helpful support in battles. You can KO assist trophies by inflicting
No!
damage, and now you get points for it too.
No! Don't do this to me!
However, some assist trophies will remain
How
unused.
could you do this to
Maybe an
me?
unexpected guest will photobomb your battle. Yep, it's him.
I'm so sad.
There's a wide variety. More than 50 of them appear in the game.
Waluigi's confirmed assist trophy. That means he won't be playable.
Of course, we're also adding even more Pokemon and items.
Oh
We
yeah,
can't wait to show you.
There should be a Gen 8 Pokemon, shouldn't there?
There are a variety of stages available in this game as well, including a massive list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them all.
Odyssey stage, please.
The graphics have been improved as well. Let's get a look at some stages from various games.
Oh, that's gonna be confusing to play as Toon Link. I was hoping for a Spirit Tracks skin. Wow, that's really fucked up. Yeah, this map looks... I dig this one. Looks a little small.
All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too.
So
These
just like
versions hover above an abyss.
competitive play forms.
Their sizes and terrain are all the same, so savor the simplicity with music and backgrounds from your favorite
That's good.
series.
I dig that.
Let's take a sneak peek at the new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles. The directional air dodge enhances mobility. It can come in handy when recovering from a fall. However, if you dodge too much, even on the ground, you'll be wide open to attack and your duration of intangibility gets shorter.
Wave dash.
You can execute short hop attacks by pressing the A button and jump at any time. Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons just like the previous game. A perfect shield occurs when you release the shield button. Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully.
Time it?
For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers.
Doesn't last as long, I guess.
This should help ensure that the action is well-paced. In a timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light. Better do something, or no victory pose for you.
Ooh, got a target on your head now.
We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
GameCube controller?
Nintendo GameCube controllers.
You know your player
use
base
Super
too well.
Smash Bros. Ultimate. For many of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention,
I actually
all
love
Super
that.
Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well. In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series. Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred. We hope you're as excited as we are. Our staff will continue working hard until the game releases. We really appreciate your support. We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's
However,
fair.
we do have one more announcement. Please, take a look.
Buckle up. They're doing it. Oh no. What is this? No way. Is it to be true? Boy, you know how to fucking knock it out, don't you? That's how you shut everyone up. Too big. He's actually, like, huge. He looks so out of place. I will love it. Alright. Ultimate? That's the tagline? Wow. Alright, I'll take that. It's no Waluigi, but... this year. That's like right at the end. Hmm. Okay. That was the whole thing, wasn't it? Because we're right at the end, 45 minutes. Wow. Thoughts? It looks like it's going to be a very good Smash fighter. It seemed like it was really trying to appeal to the competitive side, where everyone gets representation that has in Smash. They have a lot of the stage adjustments and balance changes. I was hoping for more character reveals, but I guess it's cool that everyone's coming back. I mean, I get it. That's a huge lineup. It wouldn't make sense to add another, like, 10 right after that. I'm pretty sure that's everything from here. I mean, they're gonna do, like, the play stage, I assume, and go into detail on some of this, but... game-wise, honestly, this press conference was underwhelming. I was certainly, like, expecting a couple more, like an Octo expansion, you know? You couldn't have thrown in 2 minutes to kind of do Octo expansion instead of shovel that off to the play crew. Eh. Like, we don't need 3 links. Yeah, like, that's what I said earlier, like, well, are they... they're not reskins, right? I assume Breath of the Wild is definitely going to be different from, like, Young Link now. And we'll see if Toon Link has been adjusted. For he'll have Bloom everywhere he walks, but otherwise be exactly the same. No Metroid Prime, no F-Zero. They didn't even really touch on the Star Fox thing, other than just saying it's coming. But I mean, that's cool. Yeah, Mike, if you want to, like, jump in Discord, I'm happy to hear your opinions on this. You should be able to, like, enter private room. I wanted JoJo. Fortnite news? Like, the Fortnite news was the most unexpected thing for me.
Is my fan too loud, by the way?
I mean, I don't care. Okay. I can hear you.
Holy fuck. This is insane. This is insane.
It's a fucking impressive roster.
Yeah,
like, it ain't a small feat bringing that many over.
To explain this to you, I dedicated an entire page to notes. I ended up writing 4 pages alone on Smash. I mean...
just on Smash?
Just on Smash.
What would you say is, like, your biggest takeaway from it?
Right now, I think the biggest takeaway, obviously, is that everybody's in it. Every single person's in it.
Oh yeah.
The fact that they actually pulled this bullshit and got Ridley in somehow.
I'm wondering.
Baffles me.
There was like no major leaks this year, and
no. Yeah,
because leakers had nothing to work off of.
Nintendo.
They had that shit on lockdown this year.
Well, and I think it's because it's primarily because they've fucked up so many times in the past, where people have just, you know, I'm gonna turn this fan off because I
would figure. Really, I mean, anytime there was actual leaks, it's like I got a friend that works at Nintendo and he leaked the roster to me.
Well, and that's the thing. I have what's my opinion on Sans missing out on his Smash slot. I don't.
DLC. It's gonna be DLC.
Yeah, I would be really mad if he got in.
This is just for the core.
but if it's, I mean, if that's a genuine question, it's whatever. He can get in later, but like I wouldn't want it. If I had to have a dream indie character, it'd be Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight fits a bit more than Sans does.
Yeah, well, I mean, fucking Shovel Knight literally, I think, was like the number 4 or 5 character on like the Smash ballot. So like it would just make more sense if he got in.
I'm kind of
make more sense.
I'm kind of curious on if they're gonna add more maps than they showed. They showed Murray Towers from Splatoon.
Oh, certainly.
And the tower from Breath of the Wild, but I mean, I'd love to see more.
I'm wondering because in my notes I wrote Smash 5. In my notes I wrote Smash 5. However, looking
intricate.
at this, it makes me wonder if it's more so a Smash Deluxe.
It seems like it's not a Smash title to come out and redefine the format. It's to appease the people that want high-level Smash play.
And that's exactly what I was about to say, though. You say that, but it seems like we're going back to the Melee route because we're getting rid of the super long fucking what are they called?
Everything
Smash
is
balls.
it's streamlined. It seems like everything.
Yeah.
The attacks are more basic. The final smashes. Well, like they specifically talked about how everything is like faster and snappier and quicker.
Yeah, okay.
And by that I mean like, it's been streamlined.
Yeah.
Not like the game is simplified.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
No.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be. It's massive. I had a ton of notes that I had wrote down that I figured. I wrote down predictions.
What were your predictions?
My predictions were we were going to get Animal Crossing news. We were definitely going to get Smash news.
Yeah, I
figured we were going to get Splatoon shit.
I mean, they sort of swept Octo under the rug into the quickfire.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, but also they dedicated literally 30 minutes to Smash.
I really did expect like some other title announcement from this, like Animal Crossing or F-Zero or something.
I'm more shocked that they didn't mention Yoshi, like Yarn Yoshi.
That's true, they didn't.
They didn't mention Yarn Yoshi. They hardly glossed over fucking Starlink. I think that's what it's called.
It was just like it's for Switch.
I don't understand that though. Is it part of the Star Fox shit, or is it literally a Ubisoft game that features Star Fox?
Well,
like, are they pulling a Rabbids with a new IP, or like?
I'm cautiously optimistic that it's like just a Star Fox game. It's reintroduction of
they're
this.
Showing Ridley moves.
The series, are they?
Suck Memer says they are showing Ridley moves.
I see them at the table.
Treehouse, maybe.
I'd have to find that.
Yeah, well, and Skyman just said, I love Daisy being added, but it's such a waste of her character. I agree with that. I don't know how I feel about Echo characters. I think it's good that they're not just.
I get it, because it's like maybe they don't have the time and resources to create a whole new character, so it is a form of getting them in. But
well, it's not. I don't think it's a matter of not getting them in. I think it's just more so like they
deserve it.
Well, yeah, because they've been around for a while, and like Dark Pit and shit like that. Like Echo characters are cool for the ones that exist. I get it. I get that entirely. But to add Daisy as an Echo character, you could have simply added Waluigi as an Echo character to fucking Luigi.
No, because
you get what I'm getting at, though. It's the same shit. It's the same exact argument.
It's probably because they know they could never do Waluigi justice, and they just didn't even want to bother letting everyone down.
Yeah, but like, what is justice in Smash? Like what is justice really in Smash?
Let me correct myself. I think they knew that Waluigi would be S tier above everyone else, and they just didn't want to disrupt balance, so they had to keep him out.
Yeah,
so, big F.
Well, I don't think. They just knew he would be too good.
That's what I'm saying. He would be the Star Fox of this generation.
he's more Omega than fucking Ridley is.
They should have done. They should have just added Waluigi, but with Melee Fox's toolkit, 1-for-1.
I'm excited, but I do wonder. Like, I figured we would get like the notes that I had Animal Crossing, Smash 5, and I was being optimistic. I expected like 6 out of the 10 things that I had wrote down to be mentioned. I wrote Animal Crossing, Smash 5, Metroid Prime 4. I figured we'd at least get a release date, or at least like, hey, it's a picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Star Fox, Pokemon. They did touch on Star Fox, kind of, with the Starlink shit. Pokemon.
They didn't.
I expected
expand.
Bayonetta. Yeah, no. I expected Bayonetta.
I guess
I expected something on Bayonetta.
like they really did just put all their focus into Smash Ultimate, which is like.
Well, it was literally a 30-minute presentation on Smash and 15 minutes everything else.
Like, it's definitely the most ambitious Smash of the series so far. Whether or not there's not a lot of new additions, it's probably like one of the biggest overhauls.
Yeah, this 30-minute the 30 minutes for Smash was necessary. Like
Yeah.
people, like some of my buddies were messaging me and are still messaging me right now, literally saying I can't believe it was 30 minutes to Smash. I can't believe this and this and this. Like, everybody was mad that it was a Smash centric like direct. But that's the big shit. I mean, that's the thing that everybody has to eat the fuck up. I mean, like,
I think a lot of people expected like Smash to be one of 2 big things, and that's kind of where any form of disappointment comes from.
And that's something that, like, I had wrote down, like, literally I had Bayonetta 3, and then I wrote, just as a, like, maybe because I can see Nintendo pulling it out of their ass somehow, I wrote new IP. I was like maybe we're gonna get a new IP.
It's plausible, I feel like.
And then with hopes, I wrote down Pikmin and Yarn Yoshi, just because I was like, Yarn Yoshi's been in development since the Wii U, so I was like, that shit's got to be getting close to not finish, but like at least
presentable.
Yeah,
presentable at E3.
That's what I'm wondering, because we don't even have a title for that. We're still on a working title. It's literally just called Yoshi, which, you know, that's not going to be the name. You know it's not.
No.
Unless that name picks up too much shit like Octopath Traveler did. It's just going to be called, or it's going to be named something different.
I would like to be a fly on the wall at Nintendo HQ just to know like what their focuses are like, because it seems spotty.
Smash, obviously.
Yeah, like
their focus is Smash.
It's
like,
it was all getting into this Smash to be great, which is good. Now, like, what do they do from there? Are they gonna hard focus on Smash the next 7 months?
Well, and that's, I mean, seeing that
Until
it's
Let's
actually
Go.
coming out come December, that baffles me. That's insane to me. I did not expect that it would come out December. I figured it would be like
2019.
January, or at least, yeah, because I mean, like, my hopes were November.
Yeah, it's
December.
over.
But my
E3.
realistic expectations were January,
Nintendo.
February. But no, it's December, which is interesting. And then that Mario Party shit, my god.
I bet you I bet you they pushed it to December just so they could say they had 2 major title releases on Switch this year. To be Let's Go and Smash.
Well, they had Odyssey, didn't they? Wasn't Odyssey?
No, Odyssey was last year.
Was it really?
Odyssey and Breath of the Wild were year 1
Their
Switch
lineup's
games.
been pretty damn good then.
It's like November, I think.
Well, Bayonetta 2 and 1 came out, too.
This year?
This year.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't call that like one of the big.
No, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't even play Splatoon, but I'm pissed that that Splatoon wasn't mentioned more. Dude, I'm mad for the people. Like,
I'm fucking crazy about Splat recently, so I was
it's
a little sad when it seemed to just be glossed.
I think the reason that they didn't mention it though was because, like, they know how invested that community is, and they know that you will you will tune in anywhere, and the game is ongoing, as where the Smash community will tune in anywhere, but they've got to put that shit out at E3. Like, they have to.
In that way, I would just say, like, they needed the time for Smash, so they opted to sort of not go into depth on it, which I get. I would just
technically they could still mention it at the treehouse.
Yeah, but that's not like main stage material necessarily. Like if it's
but the major people typically stick around for it. Like, that shit gets uploaded on their YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not worried about not getting more info. I think we'll definitely see them expand on it, pun intended, but we'll have to see how much, I guess.
I think in its current state, though, Smash is going to be insane. Like, literally. I mean, I wrote down...
I'm looking forward to the Invitational.
Yeah, and
they're always hype.
When does that start?
I don't know the actual date, but it's before the 14th.
Isn't it today?
It's probably.
Let me Google it. Or does anybody in the chat know?
Core Pokemon in 2019. Yeah, RPG is next year.
Yeah. Smash Invitational. Let me see. I want to say it's...
So yeah, they're like showing some more gameplay now and discussing at the round table. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out later. No, all I know is this is insane, though. I mean, oh, okay, cool. You're showing it. Okay.
Yes.
Damn. It's extremely polished, though. I mean, I was genuinely shocked at how nice it all looked. I'm also happy that Cappy somehow made it in, and Link's moveset is based on Breath of the Wild.
I was curious if they were gonna make like a Dr. Mario situation with Cappy, where they'd give him a whole like separate character.
Why the fuck isn't Dr. Mario an Echo character?
Who fucking knows, man? I just figured like Cappy could have had his own like moveset. Not that I'm complaining, honestly.
No. Well, and the thing with it is Link is understandable to have. I would assume not an Echo character, but like now if you want to play regular Link, play Young Link.
It seems like Young Link is going to be closer to the Links of previous incarnations, and Breath of the Wild's going to be more specialized.
Yeah.
And Toon Link, Toon Link.
Toon Link. Yeah, he'll just be Toon Link. It's crazy though. I mean, like, Fortnite was obvious. Fortnite was an obvious thing.
Well, yeah.
I knew that was coming out today. I had a major feeling about that.
Does it release today?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even catch it.
It just released right now. Yeah, just like literally five seconds ago.
Shit's gonna break the market.
The eShop. Yeah. Xenoblade 2. I feel like that was obvious that we'd get something. Minecraft. I have to write that down for my job.
Big
Toad,
news.
Captain Toad, Crash Bandicoot, the Monster Hunter. That's cool that we're getting Monster Hunter.
It was definitely like Smash the E3 presentation featuring some quick fire Nintendo news. It's like, by the way, we have other shit.
Yeah, I mean, I literally yelled so loud my mother was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Whenever they announced Mario Party, without the goddamn cars, without the cars.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm extremely excited. Suck. I said Toad is Captain Toad. Oh, okay.
Wait, they're collecting the Dragoon pieces in this. Nice.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Totally forgot about
this
shit.
Stage though. I really like this stage.
That was like the first thing I noticed when it appeared.
Yeah. It's. I'm almost shocked that they didn't announce more Breath of the Wild DLC, considering how much the other DLC made them. I'm very shocked that they didn't announce something else.
It's definitely deserving. It's probably just like a case of like all of their resources were allocated to other things, so...
Yeah, and
if we didn't get news of it today, it would probably be a little while.
Yeah, it's certainly... We're certainly in the world of Smash right now.
I think a lot of the Melee players are going to be pretty stoked. I mean, like, Melee was the one I got in on the series, so I'm fucking pumped about the controller. The other day, like,
yeah,
a few weeks ago, I was, like, searching to get a GameCube controller. And it's always, like, a headache. There's no official one.
Yeah, I'm lucky because I've got an official one, but it's all fucked up because my dog got it like 6 years ago and like destroyed it.
Yeah.
I need to get that fixed. No, I mean, it's gonna be a lot. I mean, like these people are saying in chat, like Pichu and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, like this is a full roster. I mean, we have everybody back. I'm surprised that we didn't get a character review. Well, no.
I'm surprised we didn't get a new Pokemon like they usually do with every gen.
Well, and we still have time though. Remember that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The Pokemon from, I mean, there's a big ass theory right now, but it's always Smash. It's always major Smash fans being major Smash fans. Like, there's a major theory right now that the quote unquote hidden Pokemon from.
Oh yeah, that special Let's Go thing.
Yeah, the special. They're saying
a very special Pokemon.
That's a Smash character. Like they're assuming.
It's probably like a Celebi thing, honestly.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's, but well, no, it has been confirmed that it's. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. It has been confirmed that it's a character we've never seen before.
Well, I just meant like Celebi, where it's like an event Pokemon. We'll see if it's a Smash one.
I have to laugh at the fucking fact that if you want Mew, you have to buy the Joy-Con.
Yeah, that's
Pokeball Joy-Con.
Mew is hidden under a Walmart tray the whole time. No truck.
I was telling Ant a few weeks ago whenever they announced all this Pokemon stuff. He was like, I guarantee there has to be something that comes along with it. There has to be an exclusivity. And I was like, no, like, it's Pokemon, man. Like, Pokemon sells. Like I think it's literally been confirmed that Pokemon is the highest selling franchise of all time. Like, even more so.
It is. It's the highest grossing.
Yeah, so I was like, no, like they won't have to have an exclusive shit, and of course it's Mew. Of course, it's the one Pokemon that everybody wants to see in HD.
Honestly, I don't even think like being the highest grossing makes it so they don't need to do shit like that. If anything, it's like more reason to.
More reason.
It's like
we can keep this up.
We can exploit things that make people more likely to purchase it. Like everyone's gonna fucking buy the game.
There's certainly, I mean, Mario Party's cool. I mean, we're not in the car anymore. That's amazing. Thank God.
Yeah.
Xenoblade, I don't know much about Xenoblade. Never played the first. Haven't played the second, obviously.
Honestly, I still feel like Bethesda's above Nintendo for this.
Really?
Which is not like a diss at Nintendo.
No.
I would just say like in sheer quantity of interesting things, Bethesda pulled more out of the bag for me.
I didn't get to watch Bethesda live. I had to, because I was awake at like, I fell asleep at 9 p.m. that night. Like I was out like a light because I was up for like 24 hours. So I didn't get to see that at all until I watched the trailers on YouTube. They're all cool. Oh shit, Suckmemer said something I didn't even think of. Ridley amiibo. Yeah, we have.
Oh, that's true.
Those. Yeah.
Champ said they showed 2 empty spaces on the Nintendo stream, potentially open player spots, I guess.
2 empty spaces. What do you mean?
That's what I'm guessing. I mean, I think we're gonna get a couple more character announcements before the game releases. Especially it's December, you know. So they gotta have something to like keep people interested. The general general audiences that don't follow Smash religiously.
Yeah, well, they have to fill up that like speculation shit, because literally like every single time a Smash game is released, the speculation videos get millions of views. It doesn't matter what their top. They could literally be like, "What color is Ridley's asshole in Smash?" and it'll get 4 billion views. Like, because, I mean, I'm serious.
Does
though.
Ridley have a bleached anus?
Yeah, like they'll literally they will overanalyze every single second of a video. Like I remember watching one year where like one like, and I mean, joke or not, it proves that that's how like intensive people get.
I
There
guarantee.
was like a specific blade of grass in a different position on a Smash video, and they were like,
Yeah.
"What does that mean?"
I guarantee if
Like-
you look up the Elder Scrolls 6 speculation, you'll find 10-minute videos dissecting that single fucking image that they showed.
Oh yeah.
Of single landscape.
It's
That'll go in the next few years.
It's all interesting. I mean, in terms of Smash itself, though, I mean that's insane. I mean, I literally wrote down Ice Climbers because I was like, okay, we got back Ice Climbers, cool. And then they're like, no, we've got everybody. Like
Ice Climbers is everybody.
Like I did not expect, because they had just showed like one character, and then they were like, every single person is here, every single person. So that makes me wonder. I mean, when and if, because there was rumor that 4 was the last Smash game. Do they carry over? Does Nintendo have an exclusivity on those now? In terms of fighting games, can they be like, all right, we have you pinned in for the next one? Because now they can never top this.
Yeah, that's true. If they come out again and like half the roster's gone, I feel like that'd really throw everyone out of off the loop.
I mean that's the thing. I mean, this would have to be the final Smash game, and they would have to rebrand entirely.
It seems like it's trying to be the definitive Smash game, if nothing else.
But the problem with it is how much do you go for definitive, or do you go for that yearly release, or that console release? Like in terms of Smash, I want it would be bittersweet if it ever ended, but it would be like, all right, they ended it on a high note.
Well, the thing is, I think depending on if the Switch continues to do well, they could sort of do a DS situation where they're like, there's not going to be a new console in the next few years. There might be like a Switch Deluxe.
Might last 8 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's something they're already toying with.
And if they do that, they'll probably, I would assume they would just port this to whatever the next console is. So I'm not really expecting another big change to the Smash genre for quite a few years.
Story
mode? Yeah, I'm interested in
that's
that.
something I wrote down as well. I think this is Subspace, unless that was just that seems.
I fucking loved Emissary.
Yeah, same here. That seemed way too pretty, to just to be a character announcement.
I'm hopeful for it. It seems like that's something they would have covered here if it was.
They've never had that much detail in a Smash video before.
Yeah. So they're definitely filling it up as it is.
I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but I mean, they were zooming in on that Mario hat, and they literally had the stitching visible, like the individual stitching, and then you could see like Samus's face through the mask. Like if that was last year, they would not have did that. I have a feeling that was a Subspace cutscene. I have a feeling that was them being like, by the way, this is how you unlock him.
That'd be a good way to.
Well, they said that you're going to start off with 8 characters. You start off with 8.
That's true. They said they wanted to make it more interesting.
I mean, what? How many Smash characters are there now? I mean,
how many over 60
have been in the game? Is it over 60?
Well, because I think Villager was counted as 64, or no, Splat Kid was 64, so it's like 65.
Shit. So I mean,
probably 67 on release, if they do add a few more.
To literally go from 8 to 67 or 69.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
think about that. I mean, how the fuck else are you gonna unlock it? I mean, are you just gonna unlock it by playing the game, or are they gonna be like, all
it's gonna
right,
be like
here's...
it's gonna be like quick fire matches against all of the locked characters or something.
Because I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I do not want to see the new challenger approaching screen 60 fucking times.
You unlock it with your credit card, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can see that happening. Well, and plus, it's nice to know. Actually, that brings up a really good point. Do we have to buy Cloud, Ryu, Bayonetta again?
I mean,
are we buying them again, or are they in the game? And does that mean if we don't have to buy them, are characters that we're going to have to buy come in? Because they were $5.99 a piece, weren't they?
The way they presented it, it seems like they're all just going to be base game. Because I feel like they would have specified otherwise.
But you know they made $1 billion fucking dollars selling those characters. So does that mean there's more DLC coming? Because now it's the Switch. Now, I mean, if they made $1 billion on the Wii U and the Wii U barely sold 1 million units, and the Switch is the best-selling console in America ever,
yeah,
you know they're gonna capitalize on that shit.
They can't call the fucking game Ultimate though if 20% of the roster is locked behind DLC. You know.
No, not 20%, but I'm saying
exaggerating.
I'm saying future characters.
They're gonna add DLC. I'm not saying they won't. I was just saying.
That's what I'm asking.
I was just saying I don't think. I'm cautiously optimistic that the whole roster will be unlockable, and then future DLC will be like new characters.
It's definitely interesting. I think that we're gonna get. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna get like 3 more characters. So I think the roster is probably gonna hit 70. If we're literally like at like 67, or if we're at 67 or something, I think the roster is gonna hit 70.
Yeah.
Then,
well, they're gonna add more. That's like no doubt.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get DLC along the way because I think they're gonna want to make this like a 5-year game. Like it's gonna get to the point where like people don't ever put down Smash. There are people that are still playing the N64 version, right?
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of diehard fans that vehemently believe like Melee is definitively the best Smash fighter, and I think this is their attempt at going, hey, we got a new game, it's just as good, maybe move the Melee community up to the newest one.
Yeah, and that I mean with 70 characters, the Melee community has no room to bitch. Like,
well, okay, yeah, but like
in terms of diversity of characters, I mean,
I agree with that.
In terms of feel, they've got all room to bitch.
You got to remember how meta develops. Like once you find your 5 to 10 characters that are clearly like the most equipped to fight, they're gonna stick to them. But like, I think they could use this opportunity to have like a more balanced meta game, as opposed to like Melee, where it's almost just Smash the game. It's Fox and Falco the game, featuring Yoshi.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be, I don't know. It's definitely insane. It's definitely, man. It's going to be the big. It's the definitive version of Smash. That is confirmed.
That's what it seems like they're going for. And yeah, Melee.
In terms of everything else,
Melee community is definitely going to have a lot of like people that are just like, nah, fuck that, I'm still staying. But I think Nintendo's not aiming to make Melee not popular. I think they're just trying to like put this on the pedestal as the most played, I guess, Smash competitive fighter. So like Melee will still exist in its own community, but if this game is well-rounded enough, then you might see like Nintendo hosting a lot of tournaments for it and just giving it a lot of.
Oh, well, they've literally started a Nintendo like esports division of their company. That's official. They've officially started that.
I mean, they got to
Nintendo
with
Versus, I think.
With Smash, they kind of have to do that.
Yeah, I think it's literally called Nintendo Versus. Like, I think what they showed in the original Switch trailer, like the like where there's that big esport community playing Splatoon and shit.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that they are trying to make that a reality.
Well,
I think
I mean,
they realize that they are gods at making competitive games. like
I think, well, like, it's like, I don't even think they intended going in to make competitive games. They're just really good at making fun games. And if you make a fun game, people are going to want to play it at its absolute, like, peak performance. So,
yeah,
it's good that they focus on that, because time has shown that esports vastly, like, elongates the longevity of a game's life, and it'll really give it just like a player number boost, because people are just that into esports.
Yeah. It's insane. I think the Inklings are gonna make a great
Addition.
Make a great addition. Yeah,
I'm pretty amped about them. That's the closest thing to Splat news I got today, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Nintendo riding off of this hype. Like, that's usually what Nintendo does anyways. They, in terms of E3 and like big ass events, they typically announce the massive stuff, and then they go, by the way, over the next week we're going to be announcing all this other shit.
Yeah.
So I can see them doing that again and being like, hey, here's this character, and hey, by the way, for those of you who didn't get to see it, there's this. Like the way that Pokemon did it, the way that they did Pokemon. They literally announced Let's Go, and then 5 minutes later, because the other half of the Pokemon community felt
they just like threw out a fucking,
like, by the way,
they're like just threw out a tweet where it's like, by the way, this isn't the game that a lot of you are waiting for, so hold up.
Yeah, like that's Nintendo in a nutshell. Like Nintendo has always been like, hey, just so you're aware, we're doing this. Like, I gotta say, I'm shocked that we didn't see Bayonetta or Metroid. Or
I'm hopeful, like,
Animal Crossing.
I'm hopeful before the end of the year we hear something of a new big Nintendo title, non-Smash, non-Pokemon. Maybe
before
like
the end of the year. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, before the end of the year, 100%.
I mean, maybe not even for release, but just like confirmation that they're making a new F-Zero, Metroid, Kirby Air Raid.
They would be. Oh my god!
It's gonna happen one day.
It would be. That game is hard to like.
Boy,
say...
I'm about to hang up this fucking call on you. So choose your words wisely.
No. That is one of my all-time favorite Nintendo games. But what I mean is, it would be very hard to make a like sequel in this day and age where
I feel like
where that would be a massive announcement. Like Kirby's Dream Course is one of my all-time favorite games. It has been since I was a kid. I don't expect them to make a sequel.
It wouldn't be like a Kirby Air Ride to the average person wouldn't be on par with like a new Animal Crossing or anything. But I think they could absolutely pull it off and like get a lot of attention for that. Like that, I think Kirby Air Ride 2 or even like a remaster would be worth their time for Switch.
I just can't imagine them doing any. I can't imagine them making anything like that with Mario Kart as big as it is. I think if they were to make a game like that, they would really polarize their audience. Like not that I would be polarized, but I think that Nintendo's like, well, if we keep adding not Mario characters to Mario Kart, then it just becomes Smash Kart. And I think that's the route that they're wanting to go. Who's to say they couldn't do a Kirby's Air Ride game mode in Mario Kart?
I think, well, it's like City Trial, like the normal game modes in Air Ride, where it's just like racing, is very Mario Kart-esque. I think if they just made a Switch,
the car,
but like I think if they made a Switch title that's just centered around City Trial, which like has similarities to Mario Kart, I guess, but only really because they're like on vehicles. Maybe it's similar to the battles, but it's different enough. I think they could easily come up with a unique game and not like divide their community.
I think the biggest thing that's holding Nintendo back though right now is the Joy-Con though, like genuinely, because I don't know if you're aware of it, but so one of the biggest things that people have been saying is we want GameCube games on the Switch. The problem with that request is that the Joy-Cons aren't pressure sensitive in terms of button presses by any standard. So so a game like Kirby's Air Ride where you have to like lightly tap on A to go
That's
slow
true.
and then pressing it down, like it would fuck everything up. You would have to have a pro controller, and that's the major downside of the Switch. Like that was the first thing I said whenever the Switch came out. And
I mean,
was
they
super
could
disappointed about it.
instead of pressure sensitivity, it could just be like time based. Like you could have to hold the button. That wouldn't be like the end all be all solution. There would still sort of be like the difference, but I don't know. I think it could work, though it obviously wouldn't be the same.
I am shocked that we didn't get any DLC announcements. I'm very shocked about that because Nintendo seems like that and the fucking online stuff. How have they not mentioned the online stuff yet?
You would figure they would have gone into detail, but
it's been literally over a year and 3 months.
They're still preparing. Fair estimate.
How the fuck do you prepare for this? like it needs to be out. It's coming out in September, but shit, we need.
Did you play the Aces demo on Switch?
My internet is so fucked up right now. Technically, I'm not even supposed to have internet right now.
You would not have been able to play the tennis demo then, because the online was every single.
I played it for like 5 minutes.
Almost every game was single bar network connection with constant lag.
Yeah, that's what I had noticed. I had played
so
it for 5 minutes at my friend's house.
I don't think that was user error where like one of the players had bad internet. I just think that the hosting service was something in the middle was.
And the big problem with this shit is if that's how it is with Aces and that's a beta, how the fuck is the internet going to work with Smash? Is it going to be that bad?
I mean,
what is online playing going to be like? Are we going to do that thing where the entire game mode lags out again on the Wii U? Because that was abysmal.
Well, I mean, I don't think like they're going to let it release with bad internet, but
it's Nintendo.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. It's Nintendo. I mean, I don't know. It's certainly interesting. I'm sad for Splatoon fans that they didn't get the Octo what's it called?
Expansion, Octo expansion.
Yeah, I'm very shocked like that. I also said Rhombus. I said Pikmin 4 as well. That's I had that on my list because I had assumed we'd at least get something. I don't know. It just seems like it's time. Like that in Animal Crossing at least. I'm not even a fan of Animal Crossing, but everybody yells about it. Like
they gave Olimar in Smash self-healing helmets. That's basically a game.
Yeah, I mean that was an announcement.
that's the closest you're getting to Pikmin 4. Olimar's helmet will repair itself.
I'm happy to see that. I mean, it really seems like the meta of all of these characters are changing, though. I mean, genuinely. Like Cappy, I don't know what he is going to introduce. I can't imagine that would be purely aesthetic.
Oh, I mean, I think the main point is just to not have any one fighter that defines the best gameplay. I think, obviously, there's going to be, like, counters, and there's going to, like, someone that's close range is going to lose more to someone that's longer range. But as long as someone doesn't have the ability to, like, negate nearly every attack and have long range, like a Fox would, it's a step in the right direction.
It just seems like they're changing everything. I mean, the fact that whenever I think her name is Nana goes away from Ice Climbers, like suddenly you're weak. I mean, we're getting Falco. He's not just like you joked around. He's not just a
His final smash is now a different animation.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure obviously his toolkit will be a bit different too.
Wolf, he doesn't seem like a clone. I mean it.
I'm pulling up the Let's Go.
Oh, what happened? I'm confused.
They're showing some Let's Go gameplay now.
Oh, damn. Okay, all right. I'm gonna check this out then. Okay.
All right. I'm down to like chat more. I wanna watch this for a bit and see what's going on. Oh, he already ditched out. Okay.
To throw diagonally or throw to the side or even do an underhand lob type of thing. And right now in these early parts of the game, you'll see that the Pokemon aren't moving around very much, but later on they're going to be moving around, so you're going to need to try a lot of different techniques.
Female Pikachu.
It looks like a female Pikachu. 女性バージョンですね。
You're late.
そうですね。時輪の森といえば、まあピカチュウなんですけど。
I think Viridian Forest, Pikachu is well known for this location.
So Teresa, do you want to try a side throw or something like that?
Yeah, definitely. And because Pikachu is a little bit.
See, I want to see like battle mechanics more than I do the catching thing. It seems like they're really going to hammer home this whole. They're gonna really hammer this whole like catching mechanic and the Go connections. You don't battle. You battle trainers. You don't battle wild Pokemon. That's what I was saying. I want to see trainer battles.
Teresa is walking around that her character has Pikachu on the shoulder, but there's also Charmander following her around. Can you talk a little?
Also, I won't be streaming this whole thing. I do still have stuff to do today, so I'll be off soon. But I want to see this. It's cool, like I do really like how they're just Pokemon chilling out around. One of the weirdest things to me about like normal Pokemon is just how barren the overworld seems until you actually get into a fight. So having them like walk around is sweet. They look so awkward there holding those dumbass plushes.
In these games, you have your partner Pokemon, which is, of course, Pikachu and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Let's Go Eevee. Pikachu rides on your shoulder, Eevee rides on your head. And besides that, you can have any of the other Pokemon that you catch in the game follow behind you, in addition to your partner Pokemon.
God, the proportions are so weird. Like, their heads should be half as big.
Definitely a lot of variation to the Pokemon that will follow you.
And now I say we've entered into our first trainer battle, and
the Pikachu seems chubbier than like the anime version.
Okay,
my Twitch chat randomly disappeared. What is this, Viridian Forest? I assume this is just early game of Pokemon Yellow.
That competitive battling aspect, players between players or Pokemon trainers versus Pokemon trainers is really part of what makes Pokemon Pokemon, so we definitely preserve the battles as they were in previous games. You can also, of course, battle against the trainers in the game, but also do linked battles, so playing against other real players, battling each other with your Pokemon.
I know it's in Kanto, I was curious. What are these particle effects surrounding those Pokemon? There's like blue stripes.
So in these games, you'll see that there's quite a difference between the catching gameplay, which you're using the Joy-Con to flick out and actually throw out Pokeballs, and then the battle gameplay, which is more traditional, selecting commands to fight, issue moves and battle against the
This is almost more like the anime, where you don't even like have to fight Pokemon to catch them. You just like befriend them.
Some of the Pokemon that there are graphic indicators, some kind of aura.
Unusual Pokemon.
Oh, is that correct?
Nice audio. I can't hear him. It's interesting how your starter will be on your shoulder and you'll be followed by your main Pokemon. I'm curious, can you have multiple followers, or is it just like one? Probably just one.
There's a little bit of differentiators there, like red aura to indicate bigger Pokemon of that species, or blue aura to indicate that they're much smaller than normal.
Oh, okay, that's what the particles are. Size? For some reason? Are there visual size differences?
It's kind of fun as a Pokemon trainer.
That's right, and I notice here that Pikachu's wagging its tail. ここ見てみるとピカチュウが尻尾を振ってますね。
はい、相棒の特別な能力なんですけど、道具があると。尻尾を振ってお知らせしてくれます。
I assume leveling will be achieved through trainer battles. And there'll probably be like a training system in game. Similar to like, what is it? EV training in the previous games. But maybe something for actual levels. Pikachu gets dwarfed by a Charizard in Soul Silver. Can't wait to see that. How do fish Pokemon follow you on land? Do they just flop? I hope they do.
That's right. I think the original games that we based these off of, back there on the Game Boy, 2D, pixel art, monochrome, or not monochrome, but black and white pretty much.
Yellow, not monochrome. Well, I guess monochrome yellow.
Things that players are going to be able to discover, and I think we've really made them just kind of look really more appealing than before.
Yeah, I really love the graphic look of the game because it does feel like it's gotten a lot closer to what people may remember from the anime, which I think will be great for longtime fans.
It's not even, though. This is more reminiscent to the anime before Sun and Moon. So it, like, completely negated the point of changing the art style. Good fucking job. Not that I'm complaining. I'm fine with this as a video game. To be honest, it doesn't look like a Pokemon game. I think it does. I would like a bit more gritty visuals in a Pokemon game, but that's just like the edgelord in me, I don't want the Pokemon hyper-realistic. But I'm not a big fan of like the glossy, shiny, rounded corners look.
We've really tried to take an amalgamation of the different expressions that you see in the card game, for example, definitely through the animated series.
999 Pokeball. This dude cheated. He botted his Pokeballs.
So I'd say we're in another wild Pokemon battle with
I'm gonna have to relearn Go mechanics now.
Yeah, you did a good job there.
Thank you.
Do you not get random encounters in tall grass, or is it just Pokemon spawn in them? It's a good question. Like, this is just my guess, but I'd figure you still run into Pokemon in tall grass, but now you can visually go up to certain ones.
It's a bit technical about how you can actually change your throwing.
So you have like the
kind of
Pidgeys flying around.
Button, it resets the gyro position. So from there is where it thinks is kind of the normal position, and doing that depending on where you're holding the controller at the time.
You dumbass! You just ran into it.
But of course, when you can also play the game handheld mode if you decide to take it off the TV, and in that case, you're able to play with button controls, correct? で、もちろんテレビじゃなくてもスイッチですので、ハンドヘルドで遊べることも。
I'm not sure when Smash Ultimate Tournament is.
ボタン操作になりますよね。
そうですね。思ってですね、本体ジャイロで本体ジャイロというか本体を動かして、遊ぶような。
Yeah, I want to see the Onix following. Wait, they have a Pikachu and a Eevee. I assume that's just like for the demo. I wonder if you can get both.
you press the button to get in position, and then there's a target that appears, and you've got to align that with the.
It would kind of be a bad idea because you get Pikachu in this forest, which is very early in the game. You can catch them.
But I think we also have
interesting.
mode that perhaps we want
I mean, in Pokemon Yellow, you could get all the starters. That was kind of like the gimmick. So, makes sense.
モードがありますよね。はい。もう一つのジョイコンを使うオプションですね。はい。
Joy-Con options?
中に、右下にですね、グリーンの、なんていうんですかね、マークが出てるんですけども、それが出て
They're probably just going to be in this forest for most of the demo. Even though I'd like to see like a gym fight. I want to see the multiplayer play. They just have one going, but they have two people. They have 3 people sitting there. They could do multiplayer. Oh, there you go. Wish granted. Thank you. Next, I would like to hit 500,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I am now playing together with Teresa. で、僕がテレサさんと2人で今遊んでます。はい。これ
息を合わせて、ボールを投げると。
Do you have to fight over who catches it? Post a fucking video. I'm working on it. It's the video I'm working on right now is a bigger one, so it's gonna take a while.
Oh, nice. Very good.
I want to make like a really long one.
That was a good throw.
We get along well.
Good job, idiot. You didn't catch it.
We were too soon. 言うのが早かったですね。One, two.
Not 3 hours.
2回連続すごいですね。
2 in a row, perfect.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Did it.
Nice, isn't it?
Nice.
I do want to make a
Dude, the
comment
audio is
that,
so garbage here.
On the TV show, there were a lot of Pokemon trainers that were able to catch Pokemon without battling them, so you kind of get that sense here with the wild Pokemon encounters. It's really a cool simulation.
It's a stretch, lady. Just say it's Pokemon Go mechanics. Most people don't care.
そうですね。ボールをいかにこう楽しく投げるかっていうのが遊びの一つにしてます。
Yeah, really how you throw out that Pokeball. That's really the entire experience of, catching Pokemon in this game. So we definitely put a lot of care into that.
See, what's weird is the sound is going out through speakers at E3, but they could easily just have it filter straight through the game for the stream. But I guess it would sound hard to hear them.
そうなんですよ。ここはわらわらポケモンがいる場所なんで。
Yeah, and then Viridian Forest in particular, there's just a ton of Pokemon kind of walking around the grass, you can see.
So in a trainer battle, both players get to battle as well, and that can be a big help for somebody who's more of a novice player.
Oh, that's cheating. Imagine you're a 10-year-old with a Metapod in Viridian Forest. And these 2 fucking kids rocking starters from the lab double team your Metapod. That's cheating. You know what it is? This is payback for all of those years I played in Pokemon fighting NPCs, where they got to use 2. Exactly, Thomas. Growl?
今回音楽も一番最初の赤緑時代の音楽をよりクラシックにして、テレビで、聴いても非常に高音質で楽しめるようにしてます。
We really took the original music from the Red and Blue games and kind of that classic take, but made them in really high fidelity this time around, so you can even really enjoy listening it to your big screen TV, for example.
Yeah, well,
we took the songs that were songs and made them songs that are new songs. Listen to them. What a selling point. You can now listen to the music. We've updated the music to be hearable.
Same for me. Like the last time I played a Pokemon game, and I'm embarrassed to admit that it was back in the Game Boy era, so this is super
Oh, she's a Gen 1er. Gen 1er! Boo! Get off the stage! Hey, we're leaving Viridian Forest. I feel like they're kind of stretching to cover this game, because honestly, it doesn't seem like super innovative outside of it's Pokemon Yellow on Switch. You can play with the buddy, and there are some Pokemon on the overworld.
I think one fun aspect of that is
Not that I'm like bashing them, I'm just saying I think from what I've gathered, the game isn't a super big step away from normal games. It's a Pokemon game.
And it looks like Teresa has decided to swap out Pokemon.
That's fucking trample. Yes, trample the Rattata. Create roadkill in the Pokemon universe.
That is
jumped on a big Onyx there, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's really.
Oh my God, you're gonna crush your sister.
Show Pokemon in their true scale format, so it's really interesting to see this tinier, smaller Pokemon version.
I want to ride the Onyx into a Pokemon Center. Please tell me I can do that.
ポケモンの本当の規模を表してますので、ああいうちっちゃいポケモンとでっかいポケモンの違いを見せるっていうのがすごい面白いですね。はい、やっぱりでかいと乗りたく。
Man, I want to see like a compiled list of all the rideable Pokemon when the game's out.
Just kind of as a player want to ride them.
Yeah.
I'm curious if it's like any Pokemon that's large enough to sensibly ride you can, or if it's just like certain things. It would give the game a lot of charm if you like had like a Tauros, and I guess Tauros is sort of a normal one, but like a Charizard, you know, if you could ride that just walking around, it would really make you kind of more attached to your Pokemon too. Maybe they'll have like differing speeds. That'd be kind of cool. Every Pokemon's a little different.
これライバルですね。
Right, a Magic Cart.
プレイヤーもそうですけど、主人公もそうですけど、ピカチュウ版の当時のそれとはちょっと違う、キャラクターを登場させてます。
Any Pokemon can follow you, and if they're big enough, you will ride them. Alright. I guess I'm not sure what the definition of big enough is quite yet. So that's what I want to know. I assume big enough is anything that's like bigger than you. Am I forced to ride them? That's a good question. I feel like probably it would be kind of weird to have the Onyx just follow you and not ride it, because it would take up a lot of screen space. You can probably ride Venusaur, but not Blastoise. We will see.
That's great. Well, Teresa, since we just went through Viridian Forest and had a few battles, maybe we should.
Can I ride Snorlax? It'll be like when people are like walking on a log in the water and it spins around. It's gonna be like that with Snorlax. Can I ride a Chansey?
It's a pretty familiar location for fans, I think.
Can I ride Nurse Joy? You see that mountain in the distance? You can ride it.
You may have seen in the Pokemon Center, we made sure to keep the original pixel art, not the original, but the pixel art for the Pokemon appearing on the screen there.
やっぱね、3D になってもなんかドット絵ってやっぱりねいいんですよね。
A game for Gorilla love the pixel art. Even if we go to 3D, we still want to keep them in the game.
That's right.
Your choice, I guess. Are we gonna see a gym fight? Gym battle?
See lots of residents of the town walking around living with their Pokemon.
Yeah, and the town looks great.
I feel like it would have been cool if they expanded the town, because in the original game area, or the era of Pokemon Yellow, it made sense to have these small towns, but now that we're on Switch, they can afford to like double the size. I feel like it would have been cool if they took Pokemon Yellow, did a time jump forward, and expanded all of the towns to be larger. Just areas in general. It looks like they didn't. It's just going to be the same thing ported.
So these kind of little events we've peppered throughout the game that weren't in the original Pokemon Yellow version.
特にこうしてフィールドに一緒にポケモンがいるっていうのが一緒にみんなで生活してる
Is she giving him a slowpoke?
楽しめると思います。
Part of this was to really increase that feeling of humans and Pokemon living together in the same world.
It's also very interesting that the world
He's just like watching him.
player to interact with the world because you never know what's going to happen. It's really exciting.
This is weird.
あとはこの今回の世界が本当にプレイヤーがいろんなものとインタラクションをしてどういう結果を出るかっていうのは楽しみですね。
そうですね。
Eat the tail.
ちょっと今ヤドン
Cut the tail off. Sell it.
Pretty slowpoke-like thing to do there, I think.
Well, perhaps we should take the advice of our rival and head toward the gym.
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
ではライバルのアドバイスを受けて、ジムの方に向かっていきましょうか。
はい。
Let's do it.
Yeah, I want to see the gym battle.
ここは今度のジムですね。
This is the gym, obviously.
Wow, the gyms have really changed in design.
Not really. They're like exactly the same, but 3D. What the fuck are you talking about? I like how it's designed like in the anime, where they have the bleachers on the side, where Brock's brothers and sisters were.
When making these games on Switch, bringing the region to the Switch games, we took the original gyms as a base, but then thought what we could add on to it to kind of enrich the visuals and everything. We felt that maybe for this gym, you'd probably be some spectator seats, but depending on which gym you go to, it may even be completely different from the Pokemon Yellow version.
Completely? Again, these are the kind of things I feel like they could have made a bit bigger, because everything to me feels kind of small in this game.
So we're getting close,
which is fine, since it is just like Pokemon Yellow, but...
With rock types, it's all
they
about
could
rock,
have.
right?
Yes, and we do see that we have some very fun...
Yeah, use that Pikachu against Brock. We'll see how that works out for you.
変えられないですね、こういう大事なセリフの人たちは。
Yeah, some of those lines you really just can't change.
They're too iconic. I'd be sad if they weren't there.
そうですよね。なかったらなんかがっかりしますよね。
そうなんですよ。そうなんです。That's right. 自分たちも作ってて。
You're gonna have someone else stream for you this whole stream? They're irrelevant. I can cover them. It doesn't matter. I'm here for the gameplay.
So let's. Nice.
Oh god, what the fuck? I made them disappear! Oh god! What sort of power do I have? I have to like get gloves like Elsa.
Be able to battle together.
What did I do? What just happened? I am a god. No, go away! Catch me on live stream timing compilations.
ブルブルっと技を受けた時とかもブルブルってするんで、これもジョイコンのやっぱり機能の
Make them go away again. No, I'll let them stay. Yeah, I do. Exclamation mark Discord.
It rumbles a little bit and it feels like you're getting hit almost.
もう本当にスイッチの性能全部活かしてますね。
はい。
Really using all of the features of Nintendo Switch.
And here is Brock. You made it.
Whoa! The female character just like flew in the air. Oh, that's cool. Their mouths actually are like go inwards. They're concave. They're no longer like textures.
So we've been playing with the Joy-Con, but of course the game is also compatible with a special new controller
It looks so tiny. I feel like I'd want it to be twice that size. Like, you can have one to be portable like that, but I'd want like a bigger one too. I feel bad for people with big hands. Luckily, that probably won't be a problem for me. I don't get why Waluigi isn't in Smash. He could easily have his own toolkit, or even make him like an Echo character. But I just don't know why. What's the reason behind not letting Waluigi in?
You actually see that the rumble in the Pokeball Plus is even stronger than a typical Joy-Con, so it's a kind of a special experience.
I'm disappointed, but it's not like they showed that many. We only saw like one new fighter. It's like Splat. So I'm not upset because it's not like anyone else got in his place. And Ridley too. But basically there wasn't that many, so. The sad thing is, like, it doesn't look like Waluigi will be confirmed for later edition because he's an assist trophy. Which means they have no intention of eventually adding him.
When players go to the store and they're on their way back home with it, they'll be able to kind of hear Mew cry from inside.
What if that's not Waluigi? That was Waluigi. The real Waluigi is going to be added later. If you re-roll the footage, that one was actually slightly purpler than the normal Waluigi. Whew. Crisis averted. Ridley was a boss in Brawl and he still got in. But he's not a assist trophy in Ultimate, is my point. Yeah, I'm not, like, in previous games, there have been multiple, like, assist trophies turned into characters, but never in the same game. There's never, like, an assist trophy in a game that just got turned into. They could do it, I guess, but I don't expect it. If Waluigi's ever going to be playable, it's not in this title. This just feels like it's too gimmicky for me. The Pokeball thing. It's cool, but it's like the footstep tracker thing with Platinum or whatever. It's like, okay, whatever.
The joystick is actually lights up in a really wide variety of colors, and it kind of corresponds with the type of the Pokemon that's inside of it.
It's like a collector's toy. It's not a necessity.
And use it as a Pokemon Go Plus and play Pokemon Go and interact with Pokestops and catch Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon is known for doing these gimmicks. That doesn't make me happy about it. They're still holding those plushes.
So yeah, it's a Pokeball Plus, but when you connect with Pokemon Go, it works as a Pokemon Go Plus.
That's right. So lots of functionality.
Gameplay, please.
So beyond just sharing your adventure with another player,
I guess it's over, at least for now.
You're also able to battle and trade with other players.
You think they'll get like shot if they drop the plushes? You think like someone off screen slightly to the right is just holding a gun to this guy's head? If you want to keep your job and your life and your family, you will hug that Eevee like you like it.
They've actually brought a video to show off some of the Link trade and battle aspects.
Tomorrow they like come out in like Eevee costumes.
こうですね、ワイヤレスですね。まあローカル通信とインターネット通信っていうのを使用しまして、
What's going on here? Online play?
交換を楽しむことができます。
As you can see, you can use either local wireless or connect over the internet to play, do link trades or do single battle and double battle battles against friends and other players.
Oh, that's cute. The link code is
通信に関してこのポケモンアイコンを選んで、
cute.
その組み合わせがパスワードとなってマッチングが成立するようになっています。
Recap what happened after getting the pewter. They just showed they showed Brock's gym and started talking about the Pokeball accessory thing. There wasn't that much. They didn't talk about Pokemon writing or anything.
Okay, pick Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and Eevee, and then we'll be able to connect and trade together or battle together.
で、ポケモンを選んで、
When you pick
交
a
換画面に
Pokemon,
なり
you're
ま
able
す。
to go into the trading sequence.
Oh, they still do this? I feel like they could have made a cute animation where, like, they walk up to each other and trade Pokeballs.
ケーブル時代のイメージをデジタルケーブルにしてます。
You can see that animation is kind of reminiscent of the maybe the link cable that you had to use.
Pikachu did not want to go.
Digitized that into a cool trading sequence.
やっぱね、ケーブル楽しかったですからね。
Yeah, we just have good memories, fond memories of trading with that link cable.
Great.
Awkward
Not
silence.
only can you trade Pokemon with other players, but you can also connect with Pokemon Go, and you can send Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, correct? でこれはもちろん他のプレイヤーとポケモンの交換はできますけれども、それ
Not
以
much,
外にも
Thomas. They didn't show much.
ポケモン Go に接続して
Not really any new
ポケ
mechanics.
モン Go からポケモンをLet's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee に配信することができますよね。
そうですね。送ることができるようになってます。
Is there really anything else showed? I feel like
ありますんで、
they've kind of showed everything today.
見てみたいと思いま
At
す。
least everything I'm interested in.
Location that facilitates that called Go Park, and hopefully we can show off a little bit of what that is.
Go Park?
ここは昔のサファリゾーンがあったピカチュウ版だとサファリゾーンなんですよね。
So in Pokemon Yellow version, there was the Safari Zone, but Go Park actually is in that same location. It replaces it.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess the whole game is sort of a safari zone now.
And from there, at the reception, you can choose which Go Park to go into.
でこの場所でアローラの姿を含めた関東地方のポケモンが、レッツゴーピカチュウ、レッツゴーイーブに持ってくることができます。
You can bring from Pokemon Go any of the Kanto region Pokemon, including their Alolan variants, and transfer them to the game, and they'll appear in Go Park here.
This looks like a fun place for the Pokemon. ポケモンにとってはとて
It's
も
neat. Do they do anything besides stand
い
around?
ろんなここで行動しますので、なんていうんですかね、こう家にポケモンがいる、テレビでずっとその映像を映していくだけでも楽しい。
Just casually a
Yeah,
Moltres.
and you'll see them just running around doing little fun movements in here. So I think maybe just using it as like a screensaver for your TV, it could be kind of fun to see the Pokemon moving around in your house almost.
It'd be cooler if they actually did stuff. Seemed like they just idle animation. Oh, Gengar, slow down, buddy. Can you get mauled by Pokemon? Boy, that would really bring this up to an 11.
これですね。
So you talk to the Pokemon, and then
これで、今度は捕獲画面になりますので、ここで捕まえることで、レッツゴーピカチュウ、レッツゴーイーブイで使えるようになると。
So after talking to him, they're able to choose the catch option, which brings you into the catching or encounter.
It looks good. I literally woke up right before all of this, and I haven't eaten or anything, or even really started my day. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. So I'm going to be off now. They're still covering this, so if you want to go to the Nintendo stream, you can. There's also other shit, but I'm gonna pop off now. I will say, yeah, in terms of E3, Bethesda has kind of won it over most of the others. Nintendo wasn't like a letdown, although I was hoping for a bit more. But, I don't know. The Smash game looks like a fun, definitive fighter. And I will definitely be catching the Octo. Does Octo come out? When does Octo come out? I don't know if that's nearby. July 31st, supposedly. So, if that's the case, it's relatively close. Sony was the biggest letdown, really. To my knowledge, they told everyone they were only covering like 4 games, but it's not even like the 4 games that made me let down. It was the presentation. It was just really shoddy. So, yeah. Sony, do better next year, man. EA, no one was expecting anything from you, and you still let us down. Microsoft, good fucking job. Round of applause, Microsoft. You actually didn't fucking waste your time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm finishing up now. But I don't know what else, if there's any other, there's a couple other conferences and, or I guess coverage at E3, non-conferences going on. So maybe we'll see some other cool shit. I'll go into detail on Octo and all that. That's what I'll be eyeballing. But I'm off for now. I might stream tonight. But regardless, I stream Thursday through Sunday, so I'll definitely be on by then. Later. Roll out.